Yeah, I resetted it, so that's probably why. Okay, cool. You spin my head right round, right round. Oh wait, nope. Actually, I'm just fast travel.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be? This specimen is shrouded in mystery. Will you enlighten us with its imprint? Good fortune, hunter.
Alright, Jacob. It's time that I start off with the first beam weapon. Alright, so let's see what we have. This is the main one I was going to suggest to you. It's called the Amprex, and this is what it looks like. Here's my mod setup. It's not the best setup, but it does have a very high critical chance. Decent status, and I'm going with a viral and electricity build. In fact, this actually can be a little bit improved. Let's see here. Critical delay. That'll slow the fire rate down. And this is how it fires. Large arcs of electricity. You can hear what I'm saying, correct? Right. Can you send me a message, like messages saying that you can hear me? Just to confirm. Yo, can you hear me? Okay, good. Alright, let's start this odds. Oh, we got target. Let's try it on some Eximus. No, it's just standard bombards. They'll have 10. Enemy level, let's mark it down to 80. And let's pause AI. And simulate. Okay, so this is how it functions. Even if I don't hit them directly with the beam, it will arc everywhere toward them, and it will affect everyone around them. And that's how this gun behaves. Now, the other gun I have, which is what I've been suggesting to you, this is the Kuva version of the Nucor. Now, the difference is that if you look at the Nucor, it has a much finer beam on the Kuva Nucor, but on the standard Nucor it's much wider. But even though it may not be as wide, it still has great EOA effects. For example, it makes them grow larger as you shoot them, making it easier to shoot them, and it will also arc to nearby enemies, making it a very fine up-close weapon. Now, what it sounds like to me what you want is for wide-angle beams. This can be accomplished with this whole thing called the Phantasma. The Phantasma shoots like this. It shoots waves of plasma and has almost instant reload. So, like that. But its range is about that far. After that, it no longer can hit them with its beam. So then you have to charge it up, and then you can lob grenades with auto-tracking missiles that come out of them. Now, in case you want to see how fast I look from my perspective. That's how fast I go. Hi, look, there's a second person. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm just showing my friend Sulfuric here a little bit about beam weapons. If you wish to watch as well, feel free. And I'll also answer any questions you have in the chat. So, besides the Phantasma, another beam weapon you might be fond of, well, it's not technically a beam weapon, but it is similar to that, is the Fulmin. This is the one you saw me using. Oh, the guy left. Oh well. And I'll click this. Look at your attack from the side or top angle view. What does that mean? It's hard to see the attack. Like this? I don't mean what you mean by side or top angle. Oh, you mean like get some height to it. Well, anyways, I'll continue. So this weapon, the Fulmin, as you can see, when I shoot it, it recharges itself, having infinite ammo. Now, when you don't have the muzzle equipped, it shoots like a standard electric auto rifle, with a very fast rate of fire. And this is just base. But when you attach it on there, it turns into a wide-angle semi-shotgun. See how I can shoot at the side and it still hits? See? Reticle is not near it. Yeah, it still hits. Oh, and it also has meter of range because it does small explosions. Oh, almost forgot. Here's a kit gun. This one has something called the Tomb Finger as a barrel. The Tomb Finger allows you to shoot one projectile, but the projectile explodes. So notice I'm shooting it all the way up there, and it hits him. It also has higher crit damage, meaning if I get a headshot, it does much more amounts of damage. Now, let's go to some beam weapon alternatives that get a little bit close to what you're trying to get to. Let's see here. Ignis is one of them. The Ignis Wraith is a flamethrower. And it also has a wide degree of effect. Notice how I shot him and somehow this guy over here caught fire. That is because he is so close to my muzzle, it literally lights him on fire. Though with a greatly reduced chance. It's also got pretty impressive range for a flamethrower. Being able to reach quite far. Now, if you have a preference for slow-moving projectiles that explode, like the Basmo will shoot like this. It's automatic, and if you shoot near the person, it does explosive damage. Well, sorry, it explodes and deals heat and other status effects to the target. Like that. And does an extremely high amount of damage. But you can also switch its mode of fire by clicking down L3, then it will shoot a beam. Like that. And upon loss of ammunition, it will suck the life out of nearby targets. See how it widens open and it shoots beams at them? What do you think of this? Do you like this one? It's cool, and by the way, the beams auto-track too. So as soon as I get close enough to something, they'll lock onto it. Go ahead and text me a message or what you think. Or don't, that's okay. There's a few other weapons. Here's the Batacore. The Batacore is also technically considered a beam weapon. And that is because it shoots bursts of small little lasers. But after I kill, you see that little charge I cut out of the side? It then shoots one giant laser. Like so. And that's all the beam weapons I currently have in my inventory. What do you mean it's hard to see the attacks? Like, I don't understand. Do you want me just to, like, stand on top of things? So far, none is what I want. Well, the only things that are going to achieve what you want closely are the Basmu, the nuke core, and by the way, the standard nuke core, not my Kuva nuke core, because again, that has a fine beam, unlike the normal nuke core. Let's see what else is there. The Tetra, no, not really. Let's see here, I probably went past it. The Glaxion does have a decently wide beam. Here it is, Convectrix. This thing will shoot two beams out at once and they will slowly merge together. But as you can see, its stats are a little bit odd on the damage sphere. but it does have a wider beam angle. This also might suit you, but it only shoots one at a time instead of just one long burst. Are you sure the Phantasma wasn't to your liking? Because again, that is a very, very wide beam of plasma. That, and it does a hell of a lot of damage. I mean, just look at this. That is a very wide beam. Oh crap, my skull splits open when I do that. Look at that. And close. So, none of them are still what you want? Not even the Phantasma? So I was almost certain that would be close to it. And red lazy one. What was the red lazy one? Was it the Basmo or the Phantasma? The laser. Amprex? Or this? I don't think I have any laser guns here. Oh, the Batacore, is that what you meant? Oh, this one. Oh, okay, the Fullman. Like this. Yeah, because that's a super fast rate of fire. It basically feels like a... No, okay. These kind of lasers? I'm guessing that was a no. The Fulman, okay. I mean, this is the Fulman, the thing that shoots like this. Fortunately for you, this one actually only requires, the only unique resource is, crap, what's it called? Hexanon, that's what it's called. By the way, this is what his fourth ability does. Shoots projectiles out at them, and then when I get some speed going, it causes me to overheat, and the more I overheat on that little thermal thing, I start to do explosive damage at the end, and then I do more and more damage. Alright, so Nucorn Fulminant it is, I guess, then. Fortunately, those aren't too difficult weapons to get. I wonder. Gonna launch him. Wait, hold on. Ready? Aw, oh, dang, he didn't launch. Now he did. I wonder if I can launch myself out into the distance. Almost. Oh, it's a barrier. By the way, here's the Buddhist warframe right here, Baruch. This description is the reluctant warrior. And this is... ah, missed. This is Gara, the glass warframe. Now here's my previously favorite weapon. The Kuva Brahma, and I'll show you why. Look at those explosions. Dead. Holy crap, that's 60. What the hell? That's gotta be a glitch. I have 60 ammo, it's supposed to have 15. And now that it's gonna get nerfed, I am switching back to this gun. Sorry, not gun, bow. It's the lens. It charges up a shot, and kaboom. Freezes the targets and explodes. Not as high in damage, but it'll do the job. There's a gun I was thinking about getting back into. It's a sniper. It doesn't do that bad, actually. That's not too bad actually. Need some modding, but in time will do. What the hell? It turns into a shotgun and you fire it from the hip. Let's see what else is there. Here's the double barrel shotgun. Oh, there's one enemy left alive. 3. And you can also control how many it shoots out at once, so you can go boom, boom. By the way, this is on level 13 and this is against level 80s. Very reliable performance under that gun. Here's what we've been going after. The explosive rocket launcher. This is actually Gauss's Warframe primary. Either ways, any questions you have by any chance? Zen Meteor? Oh, because of all the explosive damage. Yeah, these are auto-locking missiles. And it also has passive ammo mutation, so any ammo will be converted into ammo for the rockets. This is the DPS numbers. See? Ended them quite quickly. The auto tracking is quite good too. Oh, the Zen Meteor? Yeah, that used to be my main sniper rifle until I got Black Spindled, and that became my favorite. But watch the tracking, look at this. Even if I'm shooting all the way over there, it tracks back to the bombard. Now, my current favorite sniper rifle actually is the Rubico Prime. It's a revolver style sniper rifle. It's right here. 5 shots in the magazine, but stupid large amounts of damage. Take a look. It does very impressive numbers. Oh, do you remember Mortal Kombat? Watch this. You can do finisher attacks in this game. Dead. Near dead. And there was an orange crit. Now, let me show you something really impressive. I'm going to show you my Haro build. Crit Hell. And this is what it's capable of. Remove pause. And simulate. And look at this amount of DPS. Red crits. That's how high the crit numbers get. Isn't that impressive? By the way, I actually don't have a body. This is just clothing. See how you can see through me? The skin allows me to be a literal husk. Okay. Yep, well, you can definitely get it. Now, here's something overpowered that you're going to think is overpowered at least. Watch this. I'm going to up the enemy level to 100. Alright? Now, watch this. You looking really closely? I hope so. Now watch this. What do you think of those apples? So, Jacob, tell me, what do you think? Blown away? Yep, that's Mesa's ultimate ability. She has dual pistols and she aimbots multiple targets at once. And that's her ability. Annihilating anything in her way. Oh wait, this isn't supposed to be here. This is supposed to be my limbo build. Don't know why my Nidus is in there. Let's see here, where's my limbo? There he is. There he is. What do you think of my limbo? Needs a little bit of customization work, doesn't he? Ever see a limbo that looks like this before? Pretty interesting, huh? Hats off to you. Oh, okay. Alright. I challenge you, sir, to a duel. Hiya, haha. I can also send out my shield as a spiky disc. And then cut enemies' heads off with it. So, Jacob, what'd you think?